Hello everyone, welcome to another video. In my previous video I talked about Spring Boot application, the basic application, where I demonstrated how to make a basic REST API using Spring Boot framework. Okay, so in this video what I'm going to talk about, I'll talk about the Spring MVC. Okay, so there is a basic difference between REST API and Spring MVC. When you deal with REST API, you generally don't talk about the view technologies. Okay, so there is a, you don't bother about the JSP, TimeLeaf, or any view layers. Okay, but as soon as when you talk about Spring MVC, there will be always view will be associated. Okay, that is one of the fundamental differences. Okay, now what I'm going to do, I'll go to the Spring Boot initializer, that page, then I'll make a basic skeleton of the project, download, and then import in this STS. STS is nothing but Spring tool suite, which is used for Spring Boot or Spring based applications. Okay, so let me launch my browser. So this is the first link that you need to open. All right, now, okay, I'm not going to change anything here. Then the artifact that I'm going to MVC demo, and rest of the thing will be same as it is. And remember, project Gradle, language Java, and the Spring Boot version is 3.0.2 and Java is 17. Okay, then I need to add the dependency. Since I'll be working with Spring MVC, so I need wave. All right, so that's it. What I need to do, generate. I'm going to download. Then unzip this. So after unzipping, I'm going to delete this file because this is not necessary. So let me import these things. Import existing Gradle project. Then next, the path I copied, I'm pasting here. Then next, remind me later. Sometime it takes time. So yeah, then finish. So I'm closing all these files. Okay, now I need to work on this this particular project. This is the project that I have just imported. Okay, so if you open this, there won't be much thing inside MVC demo application. Okay, so this is the only class it would be inside. Okay, what I need to do, I need to create a controller. Okay, at first the controller has to be created. So right click, new class. I want to keep this controller inside controller package, and demo MVC controller. All right, so our controller got created. This controller has to be annotated with controller annotation. So this is the first thing that you have to do it. Okay, so make it, use that annotation controller. Okay, now what I want to make, so whenever you type in your browser localhost 8080, then there should be kind of end point, maybe slash something, so that it comes here in this controller and invoke that particular method. So I'm going to create that method here. So say that string get index space. Okay, then return my index. Okay, and what we need to do, we need to apply one annotation for this request mapping. Okay, and it has to be some kind of like this. Say that I'm giving random thing as a home. Okay, so if I start this application and access this my index, like this, I should see something. Okay, so let me start this application, MVC demo, then run as springboot app. Let me see whether it got started or not. It is started. You can see that 8080 is the port. Okay, and let me go to the browser, localhost 8080, nothing is there. We have defined home, we should get something. Oops, still there is a problem. Let me go to the console of the STS. So in the console also I don't see any problem, but okay, the thing is that, as I told in the starting of the video, that when we talk about a Spring MVC, we should consider the view technology, the view resolver also. Okay, so the dependency that I have not added, which I did it intentionally. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to go back again to the initializer page and find out that dependency for displaying something in the browser. Okay, here add dependency, then time live. Okay, here this time what you need to do, okay, explore, you just need to find out the specific dependency, time live, copy this line. Okay, then go to your STS and open the Gradle file. This is a build file, and paste it here. Okay, another thing just I want to highlight here. So although that I have added the dependency here, but it won't be restarted. Okay, so in the last video also I talked about the dev tools, so that dev tool is a dependency. What it will happen if you add in your project, you no need to restart your application again and again. Okay, so whatever you do in your code, the IDE will automatically detect your changes and restart your application. That will happen automatically. So let me grab that dependency also, the dev tools. Okay, then explore, here is it, development only. Okay, copy this thing and go to your STS and paste it. Okay, now what I need to do, I just need to restart this application. Okay, so let me do one thing first. Gradle refresh, because I have added the dependency. Okay, now restart it again. Run as springboot. Okay, it got started. All right, now go back again to the browser. Let me hit this. Okay, this time there is error, but a different error. Okay, we'll try to see what is this error. Okay, error resolving template. My index template might not exist or might not accessible by any one of the configured template resolvers. Okay, a few theory that I want to explain here. Okay, so what will happen, in the browser I typed localhost 8080, then /home, then this particular piece of code will be invoked. Okay, and I annotated this particular method with request mapping, and then I am returning back my index. Okay, so what will happen, I have added a dependency called time leaf. Okay, this is for showing something in the browser. So what it will happen, because of this, this will be looked inside your project, my index.html, whether that particular template file is available or not. Okay, since we have not created any HTML file in our project, so that is the reason that we are getting that error. Okay, so in which place, which location of the project that I need to create that HTML. Okay, so go to the project, here you need to create. Okay, what I need to create, my index.html, because the convention is that whatever you are returning back, okay, it will be the string that you will return and plus .html. Okay, so you just need to create, copy template, then file, paste .html. Okay, finish. I'm typing something, I am in HTML. Okay, I don't know whether it will be restarted again, restarted automatically or not for the first time. Let me refresh the browser if it works or not. Oh, it got refreshed. Okay, you can see the power of that particular dependency, right? So don't you think that is not it cool? Yeah, I really like this. Okay, you type more things. Then refresh. Okay, so whatever we changed in the code, it is reflecting in the browser. Okay, so I'm repeating the things whatever I have created. I have created a Spring MVC using Spring Boot initializer, downloaded that template, that project, then imported in the Spring that STS Spring Tools suite, then created a controller. In that controller I have now written a method with kind of endpoint /home, then returning back my index. Then I have added time leaf as a dependency in the build.gradle, and also in the project level under templates I have added a template called my index.html. Okay, now if you return something like this, what will happen? Okay, it will look for home.html inside template folder. Okay, now if you try to access again, you will get error because home.html is not available inside the template folder. Okay, so if you rename these things, rename it's home, you got it right. So that's really cool. Now, so whatever you return back from that method, it will be considered as a template file plus HTML. Okay, home that I'm returning back, so home plus HTML. So another important thing that I want to discuss here. Okay, there is another important annotation called response body. What it will happen after applying this? Okay, let me refresh the browser again. This time you are not getting the output from the template. See, in the template we have at least how many lines? 1 2 3 4 5 lines, but we are not getting the desired string from that template. Okay, is because of this particular annotation. Whenever you apply this annotation to any controller method, that particular content will be, in this case I'm returning home as a string, this will be written in the HTTP response. It will not be part of that HTML template. Okay, this is the another important point. You have to be clear with this. Okay, these are the basic things, and as a beginner you must have to know the basic annotation of the Spring related applications. Okay, so in this video I just talked about Spring MVC. In the coming video, what I'm going to do, I will make a nice form in this page, then I'll submit that form, then I'll come back to the controller. When I submit the form, the control will come to this controller. I'll capture that all the field that I have created in that form, and then read it in this particular class, then log that or print that in the console, and also probably navigate to the another success page. Okay, see you in the next video. Anyway, did you learn anything new in this video? If you learn something new in this video, please give your thumbs up and subscribe our channel. I'll see you in the next video.